Hello everyone, myself Mrs.J.Merlin, Rani, Assistant Professor of Nutrition and Dietetics from SFR College for Women. So in this video we are going to see about what is cooking and what are the objectives of cooking. So everyday life we are cooking food for our consumption. So cooking, also known as a cookery or professionally as the culinary arts, is the art, science and crafts of using heat to make food more palatable, digestible, nutritious or safe and chewable to eat. So food preparation helps in combining food ingredients in various ways with the delicate flavors, texture and color with appeal to the sense. Food has to be pleasing in appearance and taste so that it is consumed. The art of process by which food is prepared by applying heat or it may be direct or indirect is called cooking. So cooking, in cooking we are applying the food in a heat material. So heat may be transferred to the food during cooking by conduction, convection, radiation or by the energy of microwaves. It may be electronic heat transfer. Then we are subjecting food for cooking media, water or steam, air, fat or it may be combination method of cooking. It may be steam or frying or maybe fried or microwave cooking or boil and fried. So these are the combination method of cooking we are used in our daily day-to-day life. Then we are going to see about the objectives of cooking. There are multiple objectives of cooking in everyday life. So we are cooking the food for improve the digestibility of food. So every food we cannot take as it is raw. So we have to improve the digestibility of food due to the in case raw materials maximum it is not digestible if we are take it as a raw. Then next objective is destruction of microorganisms and extension of shelf life of foods, which we are going to subject for the cooking. So next we are cooking for the improve the taste and food quality of each and every food. Then we are cooking the food for concentrate the nutrients of content which they are present in food. So next objective is increase the availability of nutrients. Then we are cooking the food for increase the variety of diet in everyday life. Then we are cooking the food for increase the consumption of food. Then we are cooking the food for eliminate the anti-nutritional factors which may be trypsin inhibitors factors or biotin, it may be trypsin inhibitors factors and phytin, then etc. Then we are cooking the food for increase the antioxidant value. The next so in this from this video we are going to the objectives of cooking by one. The first one is improve the taste and food quality. So everyone needs a flavor in their diet. So roasting of groundnut and coffee seeds, frying of onions and puppets, uncooking meat with the spices in frying method, it improves its taste and food quality. So even when we are trying to fry, when the heat was applied in the skin of food components, it gives some aromas and improve its taste and texture. The next objective is destruction of microorganisms. So we already know every food have some microorganisms in the skin and its atmosphere. So we have to the main objective of cooking is destruction of microorganisms present in the raw foods. So harmful microorganisms causes some infections and produce some toxins in human bodies. So example, Clostridium botulinum and Salmonella species and some molds produce some toxins. Maybe it is mycotoxins. Aspergillus flavus produces some aflatoxins in groundnuts, cereals and spices. Also have some toxin components and sometimes it have more microorganisms. So when we are subjecting the food components in heat for the cooking for cooking, it destructs the microorganisms present in that. So cooking helps to destroy the harmful microorganisms in every food components while cooking. So next objective is improve digestibility. So every food component we cannot take as it is raw, because every food have a specific characteristics. Example, carrot can we can take as it is raw because it has easy digestible, but brinjal, then drumstick, then green leafy vegetables, meat, some more food components we cannot take as it is raw because of low digestibility, and some produce some inconvenience with the human body. So cooking softens the connective tissues of the meat and the coarse fibers of cereals, pulses and vegetables, so that the digestive period is shortened and gastrointestinal tract is less subjected to irritations. While we are taking the most vegetables as raw, it gives more irritation to the gastrointestinal diseases, and it leads to some diarrheal diseases and some infections. So when we are subjecting the heat on the raw vegetables, it improves its digestibility characteristics. So cooking improve the texture and hence it becomes more chewable. So cooking also boosts the starch digestion is easier, rapid and complete. So when dry heat is applied to the textures, cooking improves the access of enzymes and improves the digestibility. Next objective is increases variety. So when we are subjecting the food components for the cooking process, it improves the variety. So every human being need variety recipes in their day-to-day life. So by cooking, some food can be made into different dishes. For example, egg can be if it is boiled subjected for the boiled cooking method. It is one recipe. Sometimes if we are cooked for the frying or other for combining with other ingredients, and we are subjecting for the another method, it gives some new innovative recipes. Then we can take white rice as it is. Then when we are combining with lemon rice or green leafy vegetables, it will produce some other recipes. So when we are combining the raw materials and using variety of materials for the recipes, it leads to the increases of variety in their human diet. Examples, these are the examples. We can make rice. We can make lemon rice, green leafy rice, biryani, pulao, and some other fried rice by the white rice or variety of rices. Then the next objective of cooking is increases the consumption of food. So cooking improves the texture and makes the food chewable. So everyone had some likes and dislikes in their nutritional requirement or food for recipes, and some have allergic reactions. So while we are subjecting the food components in cooking, it improves the texture and makes the food chewable. So every age group needs some specific characteristics in their diet. So for the children and the old people, they need most chewable recipes in their diet, but the adult one need some more innovation texture or improved or attractive texture in their diet. So when we are subjecting the food for the cooking or heat apply, it improves the texture and flavor. By flavor increases the consumption of food to meet our nutritional requirement. So everyone need a different different nutritional requirement for their growth and development. The next objective is increases the availability of food. So raw egg contains avidin, which binds biotin. Makes the biotin unavailable to the body. So raw egg contains avidin. It is a factor present in a raw egg. but it was combined with the biotin. So it makes the protein it makes the protein unavailable to the body. So when we are subjecting the raw egg by for the cooking process, the avidin gets denatured and biotin is available to the human body. So some toxin substances from the kesari dal can be removed by the boiling process, and it throwing away the water. So by reducing the phytic acid, oxalic acid, availability of minerals can be enhanced during the cooking process. So next one is concentration of nutrients. So, this is another one objectives of cooking process. This may be due to the removal of moisture, or using the combination method, combination foods, or due to the cooking procedures. Example, sweets, dehydrated and dry nuts. The next one is, so maximum the person, every persons need a variety diet or a variety recipes in there. So when we are subjecting the different methods of cooking in our dish, it improves its texture and quality of recipes. So I hope everyone understand what I am trying to say in this slide. Thank you so much for your calmly response. We will see in next video. Thank you.